Welcome back to Vintage Vera, and I had so much fun doing this last time. We started in 1984 and we ended in 93. So now it's time to pick up where we left off, but if you did miss last time, go to our YouTube channel and take a look at that. So let's get the book out and go to 1994. Okay, so in 1994, the mail order was really up and running. I mean, we were shipping boxes all the time. We went from thinking 40 was a great day to thinking 40 was a bad day. In fact, I used to say, if we weren't shipping a birthday cake to 50 states, then we were doing something wrong. But the FedEx trucks were always there, and we just always had quite a bit going on. All right, so then we got written up in Southern Living magazine, and in 1995, that was a huge big deal. It actually happened by way of someone that worked there received a cake as a gift from VeryVera, and they brought it to work, put it in the break room, and somebody said, we need to write about them. So off I went to Birmingham for photography, and we made a sale in every state within the first 10 days of that magazine going to all the subscribers. It was unreal. We used to take turns going to the office and taking the voicemail off the little tiny cassette that was in the phone. So that goes to show you how long ago that was. All right, then in 1996, VeryVera.com came along. And, you know, the internet was invented in 1996. So we were within the first 6 months of the internet even being created to having our site located there. It was really because there were two guys in Augusta, Chris Howard and Drake White, that had moved back to their home from California. And I was really the only person in town that did any kind of mail order. So they reached out to me and said, you know, we'll put a website together for you. And I said, okay, and the rest is history. All right, then in between 1997 and the year 2000, we started doing blogs. We were doing blogs all the time on, you know, just the theme of the month or the recipe of the month or whatever. And we might have had one of the very first food blogs. We've never really done a lot of research on it, but that might be our next project because we go back so far into, you know, what was going on the internet at that time. So in 2001, we started selling Gourmet Today, and that we had always sold casseroles in our building, chicken and wild rice and vegetable lasagna, lots of different things you could come in and pick up. But my older son John, for Valentine's Day that year, and he was a student at Georgia, he called home with that same conversation. Oh, Mom, have I told you lately how pretty you are? Well, I knew he wanted money, and he wanted money to take his girlfriend out to dinner for Valentine's Day. And I said, John, I'm going to ship you some casseroles and salad and soup from Gourmet to Go, and you're going to make that dinner for her. Well, he got it. He served it. He called me the next day and he said, Mom, you need to quit selling just cakes. You need to put all those casseroles on your website. And that's what I did. And we were off and running from there. So we had lots of casseroles. We had a squash. We had shrimp and crawfish. We had spreads. If it could be kept cold, we could ship it. And we did that, and we did it very well. So then by 2002, people were saying, we'd love to come pick this stuff up. We'd stay for lunch if you had tables and chairs. And I'd always wanted to do that. So there went the conference room. There went my office. I moved in with a couple of other people that worked for me. We knocked down a few walls and we opened up a cafe, and it just became a very favorite place. We had enamel top tables. People loved the soup of the day. They loved the sandwich of the day. And I literally waited tables myself all the time. It was my favorite thing. From 11 to 1, if you needed me, I was out in the cafe waiting tables. So thanks for watching today. I'm just having the best time sharing the history of VeryVera with you. And I'll see you in 2 weeks with another episode of Vintage Vera.